Good morning. So, starting early this morning, and the reason is because I'd like to make some real progress on Skyscale today, and there are a couple more 2-hour delays waiting on Gorrik situations inserted into the Skyscale process than I had previously remembered. So, we're not going to be able to finish today, but let's try to make like some decent progress. The other thing that's going to take a little bit of time, and that we're going to have to dedicate some time to today, is I bought Skyscale food earlier. That is not normally something I do when pursuing Skyscale, because normally I craft that food on my main account and share it with whatever alt accounts working on Skyscale. But for this playthrough, because I did not want to bring things from my main account over, we bought it. So that means that once we purchase Skyscale saddle components, we're going to be below our 150 gold. So during our 2-hour wait, we're also going to need to generate some gold. So we did get our letter from Gorrik here. Skyscale's gone. It took off. Now we're going to have to try and hunt it down. Let's talk to Gorrik, find out what's going on.
Now, shall I profusely apologize, or shall we move right along to dealing with the matter at hand?
I don't need you to apologize, Gorrik. Alright, so creepily, Gorrik put a tracking device on the Skyscale. We're going to hunt it down. We also have the ability to use Skyscale treats to skip, and these can also be bought on the trading post at pretty significant expense, as you can see. So we're going to do our best not to buy any of those. Here is the problem, and here's the problem with today's playthrough and why we're not going to complete Skyscale today, because some of these are going to come from events that need to take place, and those events are on timers, right? So for example, let's see here, jumping puzzle, Shadow Behemoth. So Shadow Behemoth is going to happen here in a little bit. Desert Highlands, Macular Fringe, Glenn's Legacy. That one's a pain. It really is. Hall of Ascension. So there's one where we're going to have to wait on the event. And I think actually Augury Rock happens at the same time as Shadow Behemoth. So we do have... that's a bounty. So I don't know that we're going to get all these done today. Never mind the 2-hour delay and so forth, because we're going to end up waiting on events. So let's check the timer right now. I'm gonna tab over to the other screen here. All right, so we got 23 minutes before Augury Rock. Oh, Shadow Behemoth is immediately after Augury Rock. So we may be able to go from one to the other. We'll have to see, because Augury Rock may actually run over Shadow Behemoth. But there's 2 of them that we can take care of. And then Golem Mark II isn't for an hour and 53 minutes from now. So there's several that are going to be problematic for us. And then again, of course, the bounty is its own thing. Let's not start with that. Let's make it real easy and head to the jumping puzzle that is right here in this map. And let's just start knocking some stuff out, right? I think it's up in there, if I remember correctly. Though it has been a minute. And certainly there have been a few things that I did not remember correctly when it came to this process. So, the other day when I was talking to someone during a stream, they were mentioning, how many 2-hour waits there were, and I was like, it's not that bad. And they were 100% correct, right? Because I'd forgotten about several of them, and they were very much on point with their observation about the number of them. Which I don't have a problem with the 2-hour waits.
There you are.
When they were next day waits, that kind of felt like a bit much. Buried archives in Cursed Shore. Have we been to Cursed Shore with this character yet? I'm not sure we have. Where's Or at? Oh man, we're gonna have to get to Cursed Shore. We haven't been there. Yeah, I don't mind the delays so much. I don't know that rushing, which we're kind of doing in this playthrough, but I don't know that rushing Skyscale's really the way to go. A lot of times when you rush these things, you end up feeling burnt out, and then the very thing that you worked for is like not really desirable to actually play with, because you're burnt out on the game by the time you get it. I think folks who like farmed gold for Griffin and stuff like that kind of probably experienced a little bit of the same thing. 2 minutes for pre-events on. Man, I think we're gonna miss Shadow Behemoth. We're sure as heck gonna try though. Go, go, go. Oh, that's not... Where's the dude? There he is. Oh, no. Alright, let's kill these guys and actually take our time this time. Because obviously what I did is I just jumped from the wrong point. They obviously, they just made it with ease, so... Yeah, there we go. I just jumped from the wrong point. Botched it up. Alright. Immediately to Shadow Behemoth, not in Gandharn Fields. Oh, man. Maybe we'll be on a map that's slow to get to. We're on a map that's not doing it at all. Oh, look, the guy who owns the jumping puzzles here. Alright, had enough of that. Poor Goem. Is it Goem? Gum? Gum? Oh, and then he died. He didn't need... He could have just stayed, like, down. He didn't have to die. Alright, so can we just make this jump without, like, embarrassing ourselves and be done with this? The answer is yes.
One more confirmation of how great.
Alright, cool.
Get back here.
Stupid Skyscale. So frustrating. Okay. So right now I still have Swiftness equipped here. But it's unlikely we'll use it. We may use it in Griffin Rook. It's unlikely we're going to use it in this one. Because, oh man, that dude fell. That's a bad feeling. Because Swiftness will really throw off your precision on these jumps. And I don't believe you need it for any of them, if I remember correctly.
Come on out.
Ooh, let's just take our time, Commander. Ooh, that was a long one. Oh no! Alright, let's give it a try. Let's give ourselves a target to aim for. Nah, man. Oh! There is someone there. Oh man, should we join their squad and just be a big cheater? So we're not doing anything external to the account. Yes. Oh, cheating. Cheating. Horrible cheaters. Horrible cheaters. That's what we are. We're gonna have to go get our waypoint friend. Oh, is it on our storage tune? It might be on our storage tune. I don't think they're in the bank. I think I moved them. Nope, they are in the bank. Or 3 of them are in the bank anyway. Those are the 3 from the tune that we were going to be using for the story playthrough. I used 2 of them and dropped the other 3 in the bank. So happy I did that. Alright. I'm drunk again. Me too, buddy. Well, I'm not, but... Okay, we're trusting that he is in fact exactly where we want to be, because he was over in that general Yep.
Get back here.
Okay, squad. Thanks. Wonder what he's advertising. Tip is appreciated, but no worries about that. Should we? So I have mixed feelings about this, right? He has done us a favor. 100%. Done us a favor. Having said that, it cost 0 effort on his part, assuming he already has Skyscale. If he already has Skyscale, all he did was fly up here, Or he might even just camp this tune and just do this each day for like an hour while he's AFK. So it's really almost a form of AFK farming. But he did do us a service, whereas like an AFK farmer does nobody a service of any kind. See, that's what I was. This dude did it with the Griffin, like what I was talking about, and perfect landing. Good job, Saylara. So while he's essentially AFK farming, he's at least doing something for me, and I will show my appreciation with 50 silver. 50 silver we kind of need, to be honest, but well, yeah, I'm reasonably confident we're going to end up using the Skyscale tree, which is okay. We hung on to it for that reason. Let's see if we can just get out of combat like right over here. Skyscale tree. Can't use. Oh, it worked.
No, 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 no.
Alright. Alright, there we go. Oh, look at that. We got a random achievement while we were at it. Alright. There's our little Skyscale.
There you are. Looks like she's heading back to Sun's Refuge. Finally.
Alright. Let's also head back to Sun's Refuge.
Success! Our fledgling returned safely.
Strengthen the bond with her.
If we further strengthen your bond with her, she won't fly the coop again.
Playing games. Oh, can we already go ahead and do that right now? No, wait. Well, let's play games. I don't enjoy this Skyscale stealth one. Let's do reflexes first. So this is a reminder.
Go get it.
Not that it matters, but it just kind of reminds me. There are like games like this in Guild Wars 2, and it just I don't know that most players ever touch them, to be honest. That was a good. That was good for hard. Like that was easy peasy.
I think that's enough for now.
I think so too, Commander. I'm 100% with you this time.
Ah, the twinkle in her eye, the spark of intelligence. You truly have a way with Genus Draconis. Killing and training.
Thanks, Gork. Yes, do keep 2 eyes on. Consider the job done. Skyscales will endure, thanks to you. Okay. Cool, but that doesn't give us the mount yet, right? So, 2 hours from now, we're going to get a notification from Gorrik that he believes that they can be used as a mount, and we're going to start putting together the saddle. So the saddle is what's going to require the map currencies that we farmed. It's going to require the trade contracts that we had farmed, and it's going to require, I believe, 25 gold. If I remember. It's either 25 or 30 gold. I can't remember if Alyssa requires gold or if it's just the other 5. So that's 2 hours from now. Don't know that we're going to play all the way through that and then start that. I think probably I'll just record that separately and do it off stream. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up here for today. What did we achieve? Well, we moved forward quite a bit on the Skyscale process. So let's take a look at where we are now. Nope. Store journal. There we go. And we finished up. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. We finished up Skyscale Stealth, finished up Skyscale Reflexes, we finished up the Skyscale Care. So now what we're doing is we're waiting 33 more minutes, which we'll get to the next time I stream, on Gorrik. And then we're going to start hunting down. We already hunted down the Skyscales who are hiding. So now we're going to hunt down some Skyscale saddle materials. Which I may do off stream because I think that's it. Is you just turn in the Skyscale materials and then you have another wait. So probably we'll do that off stream, and then when we come back, we will be hunting down Skyscale like flying points, and we'll be teaching our Skyscale to fly, which is, I believe, the last phase. So we, in theory, are only a couple hours away from completing Skyscale. And then the only other thing that we'll be doing at that point is this is going to drop down to like from where it is now, like 136, right? I think we're going to lose 25 gold in completing the Skyscale saddle. So we're going to need to bump it back up. We need about 15 more gold to get to the point where we have met all of our goals for 0 to 0. So, got a couple hours of Skyscale stuff left. We got 15 more gold left. I don't intend on dipping into our material storage to generate that, so we're going to need to find another way to do that. But we're almost there. We are almost there. So, probably won't be able to do more this weekend. I don't know if Monday is going to be an option or not, so it may be... I don't know if Tuesday is either. It may be a hot minute before we're able to get around to this again, but when we do, we may actually complete Skyscale. So, looking forward to that. I'll see when that time comes. Until then, have a good weekend.